beginning of the year, once a quarter, I like to align with them on like, all right, what are your top six goals and like in what area? So it's like health, wealth, love, happiness, spirituality, um, fitness, like family, all of those kind of core components. And the reality is like it's just like anybody, it's really hard for a sales rep to focus on all of those at once. And so I try to help them determine like they only need to focus on three. And out of those three, one has to be like the North Star, like the main one. And then there's like two secondary. So it's like almost like a triangle. And so it's like for a season of time, this is the main goal. And so for somebody, it may
Mm,
be money. For
mm,
somebody, it may be fitness. For other people, it may be they're
mm,
starting a new family, right?
mm.
And so like the family becomes the number one
Primary.
goal,
Yeah.
primary goal. But what are the two, like two and three, right? So like
Right.
if you're starting a family, you probably need money, right? Or you
Right.
need stability, or you need a house, or you need like you know what I mean? And so if you can understand those components and you can almost sell them on like their vision, and them working hard in this role is going to
Right.
make getting those things easier, then you can drive them forward. Like you'll be able to drive them more than just money, or you know um or like a compensation plan. It's like it's not just about that, it's about these things too. So I feel like I'm always selling them on what they want for themselves, and how working
That's
hard here
amazing.
in this role is helping all of us.
That just clicked because, yeah, all this time I've been thinking about selling them on my vision and my company, but you're not. You're selling them on their vision and how
Yeah.
that is like powered by this other vision or structure. That's incredible. Yeah, that makes so much sense, and that's an easy sell as well. So much
Much easier.
way
Yeah.
easier sell. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, that makes so much sense.
And
Wow.
so like for you, it's like this is your vision as the company, and your vision has to be big enough to fit all of their visions inside of it. And so that's why you want to get to 10 million,
Yeah.
right? So that you can achieve like your mission, your purpose, all the things that you want, and you can grow your team, and you can help your team achieve those things. And it's like everything kind of fits inside. And I think there's like this magical moment when like we can help our sales team see that,
Mm,
and like, hey, we're super aligned, we're on the same team here, and it's not going to be hard. It's not like, I mean, it's not going to be easy, it's going to be super hard, but it's so important for us to work hard for each other.
right.
And then and then so once you kind of get them to open up, then I start to have them open up together on a team, because once they know each other's visions and each other's goals and their personal wants and what they need, then it's hard to let your peers down, because you know how much it means for them.
Right.
And so now you're not fighting for yourself, you're fighting
Right, for
for
your
them
team.
and
Right.
your team and your vision. And so like I think that kind of creates a whole nother level of like really high performance culture.
Right. And how do you transition from like having these individual conversations where you get like the individual vision? How do you transition that from like everybody knowing everyone else's?
So you can do it, or your sales manager can do it, right? But like once you start doing daily meetings, daily huddles, it starts to get repetitive, the same thing every day, the same thing every day, right? So every once in a while, like maybe on Fridays, or if the team hit a goal or they did something, I'll switch it up and be like, all right, today's like this celebration. We all hit the goal, we all like achieve what we wanted to achieve. And then everybody goes around and shares a win. And so when we do this in huddles, like the beginning, everybody starts with a win, right, from the previous day. But during big moments, everybody shares a win, and I try to tie a personal win in as well, right? And so
Mm,
like, if you guys are open, I'm gonna share with you guys like why I'm working so hard, and I'll get personal and vulnerable with the team, like as
first.
as the leader,
Right.
as the example.
Right.
And then typically what happens is like your top performers will be like, oh wow, okay, cool. They'll step up. and then they start sharing and everybody starts sharing. And so it's like you kind of create a little bit of vulnerability on the team for them to be able to open up and not just be like, super hardcore salespeople.
Yeah.
Instead, it's like, nah, there's like a soft side. There's a reason that we're doing all of this,
Yeah.
and they start to open up, and it's like contagious, right? Once one person shares, and the other person shares, and everyone starts to like support them. Like, wow, I didn't know that about you. I didn't know that you were trying to like save cats, in a sanctuary, or like whatever their mission, or whatever that little thing is
Yeah,
for them.
yeah, 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 yeah. That makes sense, and it makes sense why the culture over there is like that. It's just because it's way deeper than like, yeah, it's everything else. It's like life. It's life. It's not company. It's not money. It's like everything together. That makes so much sense. Huh?
Yeah.
Damn, man, that is absolute gold. Absolute gold. Honestly. I'm so doing this like tomorrow like from the first meeting. I was actually I'm gonna start with that. Like I'm not even gonna start with the presentation. I'm gonna start by asking questions and then fitting that, like just doing the whole reverse engineering of like if your family's, yeah, like those three pillars and how this comp structure is gonna help you get there, and like these behaviors are gonna help you get there. That makes so much sense, and I feel like it will make the conversation so much human and so much easier in so many ways.
Look, high performance sales reps aren't machines. They're humans with emotions, with lives, and this creates some volatility, right? And sales leadership is all about catching it early and coaching it fast. If you want to turn this into a repeatable system, watch this next video right here where I break down exactly what it takes to build a high performance sales team.